When he first suggested this to you, Jane, what was your view?
Well, you know when they say about golfers' widows. No, it's not.
You're
quite
not
that,
a widow. You've been roped in.
That's it. We've been completely involved in it all the time, haven't we?
The whole family had to be there.
The whole family have all put their little input in. Paul's children, especially. You know, should do it this way, should do it that way. Or so he's been told a few times that things aren't quite right, and he's got to change it. And he's done that a few times, haven't you, love?
Sometimes I listen, sometimes I don't.
Well, I think that's fair enough. Taken on board, and then you shape it and you get the finish. But it's like you've written the masterpiece, but people are just slightly editing it.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. Now, the music we've played so far has been performed by you, and both of you have been singing on it. But there eventually will be a full cast album, won't there?
I'm not going to be in the show. That's the whole. So these are just, as you say, demos.
So what you're saying is the voices on the finished cast album will be better than yours.
All of them.
Yeah, not James.
Not all of them. Not, excuse me.
Okay, well, let's play one more track that you brought along. This is poking the fun at our German friends.
It is, yes. We poke fun at quite a lot of friends.
Hospitality is famous. We love to have you folks around, but move our towels when they're on sunbeds. We'll simply pin you to the ground. The Germans, für Orkut, Hans or Hermann, we like to sing on that and drink the beer. The Germans, we're all tanked up like Shermans. Come get your hat and lay your hose in here.
A very believable German there, played by Paul Carroll. I almost felt like I was at a Berlin Oktoberfest. Now, we must mention Val Ingram, who's musical director.
Yes. She's a very long-standing friend. Known her for nearly 40 years. You won't mind me saying that, I'm sure. But she was the head of music at Clevedon School a long time ago. But she's extremely good. I've done lots of shows with her over the years, so we're old friends. And she just jumped on board when I offered it to her.
And she's been sending her music and stuff. And
she's been sending me corrections.
She's been sending them back a few times.
Yes, quite right too. Quite right. She's been absolutely brilliant. And she suggested I turn a lot of the pieces into chorus pieces, which I've done. I've gone back and that's what the revisit part you were talking about. So I've gone back and done that to flesh them out into full sort of sops, alts, tenors and basses.
Do you get the feeling that there's a murmur of excitement that's growing about this show?
Yeah,
yes, we do.
I hope so. I hope so.
Is it aimed just at locals, or can anyone enjoy it?
No, we'd like anyone to be involved. No, it's the whole point of it is just to have fun. There is no other purpose to it whatsoever.
How long is it on for initially? Is it 1 week?
I'm doing 3 nights at the moment, but if ticket sales go well, we can probably boost that up a bit.
How do you think you'll feel shortly before the curtain raises on that first performance?
It's going to be a nightmare.
Exposed. There's a lot of me. There's a lot of my soul in that show.
Would you like to stage some sort of truncated version on the pier itself?
I think that's something we would like to do. Yeah, like a concert version or something.
Because there's a bit of room at the end, isn't there?
That would be fabulous. Yeah.
And following in the footsteps of One Direction. I mean,
we actually sung the Gilbert and Sullivan, Clevedon Gilbert and Sullivan actually sung on it when it opened.
We were both on the pier when they opened it in '99. Genuinely for our GNS contacts.
Well, I think it sounds brilliant. It's nice to hear that the local community have got on board. If you want more details, Paul's got a super website, which is Paul V. What's the V for?
Vincent.
Paul V. Carroll, which is CARROLL.co.uk. So Paul V. Carroll, CARROLL.co.uk. And you can hear all the details about the musical about Clevedon Pier. It occurs to me, though, although this sounds fantastic, surely there's a musical in Weston's Grand Pier, isn't there?
The sequel.
Pier 2. You could work your way around all the piers up and down the country. Brilliant stuff. Well, you're looking for people to go along to the rehearsal. I know the details on the website, but once again, it's at Almondsbury Village Hall, is it?
It will be eventually, yes.
What date is the
25th of July is the first rehearsal, but they'll go on the website. My phone number's on there too. People can get in touch.
Well, let's give your phone number out as well for those online. What is it?
It's 07980 315 976.
And what are your feelings about this show, Jane? It looks great, doesn't it?
You know what? I'm so proud of him. He's worked so hard, and I've loved every minute of it with him. It's brilliant. Please come and join us, and please come and be in it, and then come and see it.
I'll tell you what, the opening night is going to be the event of the season. And everyone will want to be there, won't they?
I hope so.
There is a mayor in Clevedon. Is there, or some sort of equivalent of that?
I'm not sure.
Actually, the equivalent.
Yeah, lovely. Well, thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you very much, Steve. We appreciate it.
Every success with it. Paul Carroll, who's written that musical about Clevedon, and Jane Gilchrist, who is performing in it. It's called The Pier, a musical comedy through time. It's going to be on at the Prince's Theatre in Clevedon in April. More details on the website paulvcarroll, CARROLL.co.uk, or you can give Paul a ring. In fact, if you ring him now, it will ring in the studio. It's 07980 315 976.